Hi guys and welcome to Horologique. Today we'll be taking a look at the Pagani Design Rolex Explorer 2 homage, and this is going to be the unboxing and first impressions video. And just to let you know, you can pick up this watch either in the white or in the black version, and it's going to be a little bit under 120 euros. You can get some coupons there and get it down to about 115, a little bit more. And I would really suggest that you do not pay 120 euros for this one. But okay, let's go and let's see what Pagani Design has to offer. Alright, so as I was saying, your classical Pagani Design box, nothing special here. Alright, and here's the watch. I took a look at it, but I did not remove the plastics or anything. So here is the watch itself with the hand tag. We'll see that, we'll have time to see that later. Okay, and they do include an orange strap, which is nice because it matches the orange of the hand and of the GMT text there. So that's a very nice touch. And you also get the warranty card, which is unsigned as usual with Pagani Design, and a user's manual and their classical little cloth and a tiny little screwdriver to size your bracelet with. I'm gonna try and size it with this one to see if it works. And there's a lot of plastic here, so let me remove that and I'll get back to you with the watch ready for me. Alright, as you could see, it wasn't too easy. The head of the screwdriver is a little bit too large for the screws, so that makes it very difficult. You have to kind of angle it to get it right, so that makes it hard. I'm gonna hope that I got it right. Yeah, let's say that's fine, okay? Let's say that's right. So I had to remove 5 links for my 6.5 inch, 16.5 centimeter wrist. Tell you what, let's talk about dimensions. So this should be a 42 by a 12 millimeter in height, according to the website, but I've learned not to trust those very much. So we're gonna do our own measurements. And in diameter, yeah, that's a 42, so that's good. In height, that's a 12.5, perfect. They didn't give the measure of the log to log, which is 49.9. We can easily say 50. And the log width, they did say, weird, they said 22 on the site, but here I see the 20. Well, that's better. And the bracelet will taper from a 20, of course, to a 17.7, let's say 18. And at the clasp, that's a 19.6, so let's say almost 20. As you can see, the clasp is signed and it has this double release mechanism. It doesn't have the other, the usual ones they used before, but it does have these newer versions, which is, well, just as good. Why not? Why not? Okay, first impressions about this watch. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Okay, it looks very albino. That white is really, really white. Those indices look pretty good. Let's see that alignment of the date wheel. It looks good as well. And those hands, at least to the naked eye, they look, yeah, pretty well made. And the GMT hand, yeah, it looks good as well. The indices look pretty good, at least to the naked eye. And the bezel, the fixed bezel, is not like a GMT Master 2 or GMT homage. You cannot turn the bezel, it's a fixed bezel. Alright, the polishing looks good. The bracelet, let's see those tolerances. Yeah, your typical Pagani design, not too bad, not too good either. Why not? The bad thing that I was seeing about this bracelet is that as they use the same one as with their later models, you have that awful divergence extension there, which doesn't serve any purpose, as this is a 100-meter watch and it's folded, so it's the only folded element in the entire bracelet, so why bother? Okay, and yeah, it looks okay. The clasp looks a bit better, with a little bit better tolerances than other Pagani designs. The only defect that I see here is that you do not have a screw down crown. They still guarantee that this is 100-meter water resistant, like their divers that they have with a screw down crown. But then what's the point of a screw down crown? Alright, the winding is good. And of course you get this one because you have that GMT complication. If you know the channel, you have seen me review this movement before on other watches, especially that Pagani Design GMT Master 2 homage. And you know that this movement is the DG5833A GMT, and it's a GMT movement. It's neither a true GMT or an office GMT. I would say that it's more like an office GMT, but without the jumping GMT hand. The GMT hand just adjusts totally independently. You can set it to whatever time. Okay, so let's see what happens. First position. Yeah, if you turn it clockwise, you adjust the date. Counterclockwise, you adjust the GMT hand. And as I was telling you, the hand does not jump. As you can see, you can adjust it finally to whatever time you want. Advantage, a disadvantage, who knows? Okay, and the thing that you can see with that GMT hand, however, is that unlike the Explorer 2 that it's homaging, it does not have the tip after the triangle. Well, I think it was pretty weird not to do that, but okay, why not? Why not? Why not? So this movement hacks, so third position is hacking, so the movement is a hacking movement. Yeah, let's see, you can see it through the case back. You can see that it's somehow decorated with blued screws. The movement is an unknown. You don't know actually how much it will last. My Pagani GMT2 homage is still working, so these should last. Alright, so in the full review we will see macro shots of this thing, of the dial. We will take a look at the finish. We will take a look at the accuracy report of this movement. We'll take a look at that loom. Is it good? Is it not good? And what I can say to you now is that at least I'm not completely disappointed at first by this watch, as I was with the one that I reviewed right before it, the Black Bay 58 homage. This one looks a little bit sleeker, a little bit better made without that awful brushing. So yeah, this one looks better. It does not disappoint right away. So that's pretty positive in my book. Alright guys, so that's been the unboxing. Make sure to stick around for the full review, and of course to subscribe to the channel for other very nice and very cool reviews. And I'll be seeing you very soon. Goodbye.